In this video, every single time LeBron and the Lakers go ahead and lose or don't make the playoffs, they will be adding another star to their team. And because LeBron James is getting on a little bit in age, I've decided to make him a rookie and will be doing that for every single star that joins this team. So let's go ahead and simulate the first season, which I kind of expect us to not do great considering LeBron is just a rookie, but we'll wait and see what the record is going to be. And comment down below how many seasons you think it will take before we finally win a championship with this LA Lakers team. So Doncic is going to pick up the first MVP award in this video. LeBron getting Rookie of the Year, putting up some really nice numbers, 25, 6, and 6. Russell Westbrook getting Sixth Man of the Year. Wemby getting Defensive Player of the Year, not getting that Rookie of the Year award now that LeBron is in the league as a rookie. Paul Reed getting Most Improved Player, and Doncic getting Clutch Player of the Year, which is nuts. Then we got the Knicks going 54 wins throughout the season, the OKC going 55 wins throughout the season, and the Lakers did a little bit better than I actually thought they would. You got LeBron in the All-NBA second team over there. Anthony Davis making the third team, and defensively LeBron is going to make the second team, which is good to see. But the Lakers actually went 45 wins throughout the season, which is good, just escaping the play-in tournament. You can see the Kings there with the same record but getting into the play-in tournament. So we're going to come up against the Minnesota Timberwolves, which isn't going to be an easy game at all. But let's see how we can do in this first season without any other superstars on the team. The Lakers are going to go up 3-0 in this series. Can we go ahead and sweep the Timberwolves, which we do somehow, to go through to the next round? Now coming up against the Phoenix Suns, who managed to take down Dallas, which is really interesting to see. So Phoenix are going to go 3 games up in this series. Are they going to sweep us? Unfortunately, they are. So rookie LeBron cannot take us any further than that second round. The Suns had KD going for 34 points. We had LeBron on 22, 4, and 4, AD on 15, 12, and 3. But unfortunately, that's the end of the road during that first season. It's actually going to be a Clippers-Cavs final, and the Cavs are going to win it in 5 games. Evan Mobley winning Finals MVP. So of course, the Lakers have lost, so that means we are going to have to add another star to this team. And of course, when you've got the chance to pair up Steph and LeBron on the same team, you kind of got to do so. So we got Steph in his rookie year at 82 overall, LeBron all the way up to an 89 through that first season, and AD still there on a 94. So hopefully we can get a little bit further through the playoffs this time around and get a better record in the regular season. Jokic is going to win the MVP award this time, 30, 12, and 10 for him. Maybe we pick him up later on in the video, but Steph is going to get himself the Rookie of the Year trophy with 22 points a game. Wemby getting another Defensive Player of the Year trophy, and Anthony Edwards getting Clutch Player of the Year. The Lakers didn't do too badly this season. We'll take a look at their record in a second. We got LeBron making the All-NBA second team, but unfortunately, he was a little bit injured during the season. He also made the All-Defensive first team, with Steph not making any of those All-NBA teams, but he is, of course, in that All-Rookie team. So the Lakers actually went for 53 wins throughout the season, getting them the first seed in the Western Conference. But of course, with LeBron James being injured, it's going to be interesting to see whether he ends up playing at all during the playoffs. And our first matchup is going to be up against the Dallas Mavericks. It looks like LeBron James has overcome that injury and he is playing in this series, and we only lose the first game by 2 points. The Lakers are going to come back to take the second game to put this series at 1-1, and going to take game 3 to put them up 2-1. We're going 3-2 up in this series. Can we make light work of Dallas? And we just about are there to go through to face the Phoenix Suns. This is where we went out last time around against the Suns, but hopefully it's not going to be the case this time. Although the Suns are up 2-1 in the series, we're going to fight back to push it to 2-2. We're going to go up 3-2 in this one. Can we go through? Unfortunately, the Suns are taking this to a game 7. So let's jump into the simcast to see what happens to round off this series. And the Lakers are just going to run away with it there, 123 to 116, with Curry putting up 30 points, LeBron on 29, those two being unstoppable together, as we're now up against the OKC. Now the OKC were the second seed in the West, but we're going to take the first 2 games. OKC coming back to take game 3 and game 4 to push this 2-2 at the moment. LA going to take game 5 to put them up 3-2, and they're going to win it 4-2, with AD picking up Western Conference Finals MVP. So we're up against the Cleveland Cavaliers, who did go ahead and win the playoffs last time around. So we'll simulate through the series. The Cavs are going to take game 1 and game 2. Is this going to be a sweep against the Lakers? They're up 3-0 at the moment, and they're just going to sweep the Lakers. Darius Garland winning Finals MVP. So at least that's further than last season with LeBron and Steph. So maybe we just need one more all-star to join this team. And who other to add to this team than Victor Wembanyama? We'll push him to the power forward spot so AD can still run at the center spot. We got LeBron now up to a 93, Steph on an 87. So hopefully this team can go one step further than last season and actually win a ring. So it's taken 3 seasons and LeBron is now up at the MVP award, putting up 26, 8, and 7. Wemby on Rookie of the Year as well. Antetokounmpo getting Defensive Player of the Year instead of Wemby. Jalen Brunson getting Clutch Player of the Year. The Magic going for 57 wins throughout the season and OKC on 56. LeBron, of course, in the All-NBA first team. Unfortunately, we haven't got anyone else from the Lakers in any of those other teams. All defensively, we have, of course, got LeBron in the second team. No Wemby, though, but he is going to feature in that rookie team. So the Lakers, again, are the first seed. OKC only 1 win behind the Pelicans on 52 and the Suns on 51. So can this season actually end off with a championship? Let's find out. The first matchup is going to be up against the Houston Rockets, who are, of course, that 8th seed. We're going to go up 2-0 in this series. Is it going to be a sweep? We're up 3-0, and we're just going to sweep them over there, where we're now coming up against the Denver Nuggets. Denver are fighting hard in this series. It's currently 2-2. We're going to take game 5 to push us up 3-2. Can we win it? No, Denver are going to send this to a game 7. So we'll hop in the Simcast to see what happens. We are at home in this one, so hopefully we can make it count for game 7. Although it's not really looking that close, as the Nuggets run away with it and we are yet again eliminated. 129 to 111. Unfortunately, going 2 steps back from what we did last season. Jokic getting Western Conference Finals MVP, and it's going to be a Hornets-Nuggets final, with the Hornets coming out on top, with LaMelo Ball getting himself the Finals MVP. So that's another loss, so it does mean we've got to add another star to the team. And I decided on Luka Doncic for this team just to fill out that starting 5. So we now have LeBron, AD, Curry, Wemby, and Luka Doncic there at the shooting guard spot. So you'd think this team would at least make the finals this time around, so let's simulate the season to see what happens. Ja Morant is going to find himself winning the MVP award this time around, taking it off LeBron, putting up 29, 8, and 11. Unfortunately, Doncic is not going to get himself the Rookie of the Year award. That goes to Cameron Boozer, and Chet Holmgren is going to get Defensive Player of the Year. The Lakers went 57 and 23 throughout the season, which does hopefully bode well come the playoffs. LeBron in that All-NBA first team, and Steph making the 3rd team. LeBron also in that All-Defensive first team as well, but we haven't got anyone else there. Luka Doncic at least making the All-Rookie first team, now up to an 82 overall. That does mean the Lakers do have the first seed. It is getting a bit congested up at the top. You can see the Thunder on 55 wins, Spurs on 54, and the Jazz on 53. We had Steph up to 23 points a game, Wemby on 17, 9, and 3, and LeBron on 23, 8, and 8. So let's see what happens in the playoffs, because the last couple of seasons it's kind of crumbled here. So we're up against the Phoenix Suns in the first round. We're going to take game 1. Phoenix are going 3-1 up in this series, so we really need to win the next couple of games if we want to at least make it through to the second round. If we don't, then we would have gone all the way from the finals back to getting out in the first round. And we're just going to go ahead and make light work of that 118 to 85. So we need to do that another 2 times if we want to make it through the playoffs. But unfortunately, we're going to get eliminated there 4-2 to the Phoenix Suns. That game wasn't even close, 122 to 105. Devin Booker getting 32, Bradley Beal on 26, KD down on 19, 9, and 10. We had Doncic stepping up for 23 points, but LeBron not stepping up, and we didn't even have Steph or Wembanyama playing. It looks like both of those guys were injured. Steph had a broken hand and Wemby had a broken right leg. So that's another season without a championship. We'll go ahead and sim the rest of it to see who comes out on top. And it is going to be a 76ers Jazz final, and the 76ers are going to take it in 6 games. So this time I've gone for Antetokounmpo joining the team just to give us a bit of an extra advantage come the playoffs. Doncic is up to an 85, AD on an 89, Wemby up at 92, so Steph and LeBron still at a 96. So hopefully this season the team can stay injury free, and then I think we could have a real shot at getting the championship. So Halliburton is getting himself the MVP award for the Pacers. Wemby getting 6th man of the year this time around. Hopefully that's going to bode well for the playoffs. So LeBron James Defensive Player of the Year, 23, 8, and 7, and Halliburton getting Clutch Player of the Year. The Lakers went 63 wins throughout the season, but so did OKC, so they're definitely going to be a team to watch out for come the playoffs. LeBron and Steph both making that All-NBA first team. Then unfortunately we haven't got anyone in in the second or third team. Defensively, of course, we got LeBron there, and that is going to be it. Antetokounmpo, only good enough to make the all-rookie second team. I guess he kind of was a role player on this team, but still thought he might have been able to make that first team. Steph numbers going up to 26 points a game. Wemby on 18, 9 and 2, and then Doncic up a little bit to 12, 6 and 6. So in the first round, we're coming up against the Portland Trailblazers, who are the second seed in this Western Conference. We're going to comfortably take game 1, but Portland are fighting back. It's now 2-2 in the series. We're going to go up 3-2 though. Can we make it 4-2? Yes, we can. So we're now through and up against the Utah Jazz. Utah are going up 2-1 in this series, but we'll fight back to win game 4 to make it 2-2 and game 5 to go up 3-2. And we're just going to go through there in 6 games as well. Now we're up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is definitely not going to be an easy one with the team that they've got. And of course, they did get the second seed in that Western Conference, but hopefully we can go ahead and get through to the final. They're going to take game 1, but we're going to take game 2 to tie up the series. Game 3 is going to us to make it 2-1 and game 4 to go up 3-1. We had LeBron on 29, 10 and 5, Curry on 25, 3 and 12, Doncic and Wemby also having good games, as well as Antetokounmpo. So can we go ahead and win this series 4-1? Yes, we can. LeBron James getting Western Conference Finals MVP, where we finally gone back into the finals, where we're up against the Indiana Pacers. They've got Halliburton up at a 96 and Jason Tatum also at a 96 overall. So can we get the job done and get this playoffs won? The last time we were here, we got swept by the Cavs, but we're going 2-0 up against the Pacers. The Pacers going to win game 3 over there to make it 2-1. The Pacers also getting the next win there to tie up the series. We're going to take game 5 to go up 3-2, and we're finally going to win a championship with the LA Lakers. It took us 6 games in that series. Steph getting finals MVP, putting up 28, 3 and 10. So it took us 5 seasons to get LeBron another ring, and it took this team to do so. LeBron, Curry, Wemby, AD still there, Doncic, and then Antetokounmpo in his rookie season. So were you right with your prediction at the beginning of the video? I thought it would actually take a couple more seasons, but it turns out it didn't. And I recently put Yao Ming in the modern NBA just to see what would happen and how he would adapt to the league. If you want to go check out that video, it should be popping up in the bottom left hand corner, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.